Hello everyone, welcome back here, and I'm hoping that you all are good. So let's start why I'm here today. So today I'm here to discuss with you about one of the scenario which I recently faced. So the scenario was belonging to the knowledge object of Salesforce, and now let's discuss that scenario. So I supposed to list down all the version present against the knowledge article, and in the drop down in the UI similar like this, and on selection of that article I supposed to open the respective record of knowledge article. Okay, so in the discussion it looked like it is very straightforward scenario, but when I went to implement this, then I found that this is not a very straightforward. We require some tweaking to collect all the version of the article. So I'm not going to the deeper, just wanted to tell here, like the knowledge art in the Salesforce, in the Lightning, the knowledge article object API name is knowledge underscore underscore KAV, and and it used to have one field that is publish status. Okay, so this initially when we create a knowledge article, firstly the status of this used to be draft, and if we make it, when we publish it, then status used to be online. And if on the online knowledge article, if we do anything, we add it as a draft and we publish, then that article after making the change on the online, we cannot make changes on the online published article. We used to get options like edit. You see here, like it is published and I'm getting this. So if the publish knowledge get added as a draft, so the record on which we perform this, that got the status of that record get updated with the archived one. The status would be like this: the published status equal to archived, and the newly one became the online. Okay, so this scenario looked like very straightforward, but actually it is not. We the challenges which I faced was like, I was thinking like here if you see the knowledge, one knowledge is open. So I was thinking like, on this record I will get this ID and I'll query over this knowledge, this field, this object, and I will get all the, I'll query here like ID equal to that that field, ID equal to that record which I have opened. I will put here ID and I will get all the article. But I was wrong. So there would be always one record if you will opening here for against this record. But in case of knowledge, there could be a multiple record. By maintaining that will be, that will be having the different published status. Along with that, that would be having the different version. Okay, so this was, I was wrong here. Like, then I did some tweaking and all. Then I found that there is a field that is knowledge article ID. This article ID used to be same for all the article, and whether the published status is online or draft or archived. Okay, so then I do what I did to get all articles against the knowledge article ID. Firstly, I went here and I get this ID, and after the first step was like, I pick this ID of that knowledge article and I query in the knowledge KV, and I found here the knowledge article ID. Afterwards, what I did, I query over this, instead of querying this ID field, we have to query on this knowledge article ID to get all version of this knowledge. Okay, so when you will querying over here, so what you will see that only one record. But I will show you in the UI. If you see this article was this, let me open this. If you see, the latest version is 5, so there would be 4 more version. Okay, so if you see here, it is listing only 1. Okay, so that was another challenge. I was surprised, like there is 4 more records, but here it is listing only 1. So did some more analysis, and I got to know that we have to add some more parameter here. If we wanted to get all the inactive or archived record of knowledge, we have to add some more where clause here. Okay, so those are and is latest. Okay, that are this where clause, that is latest version false, published status would be archived. Okay, so so then only it will be listing us the remaining knowledge article versions which are not active actually, so not in draft as well. So here from this query I got that all the inactive, I can say, or archived knowledge articles versions and records. And by using that query, by adding only the article knowledge article ID, I will get the online status one and the draft status one. So what I did, let's discuss here. So firstly, what I did, I find a knowledge article ID against the record which I opened. That is, for example, it is. Okay, and then the second will find I find the active knowledge article against that knowledge article ID. So that I did, just I shown you that only one record were coming. Okay, afterwards I will put that, then after once I get the one for the active versions and draft version, then I'll store it in the collection, either set or list. Then again I'll query by that knowledge article along with the is latest version equal to false and published status equal to archived. So then I'll get the all the archived and is not latest knowledge. I'll put those as well in the same collection which I used in the step 3. Then at this step I will have all the versions in the collection, and afterwards I will send those lists into the my LWC component, and I will show that in the drop down similar I shown similar to this. This is actually that implementation. Okay, now the how I did is, see here, firstly what I did, the record which I have opened, that ID I sent out here, and I queried against that article ID which I opened, then I got the knowledge article IDs. Then after I made query on this knowledge again to get all active records. I got that and I made this, I created here one article version list. I added that here, and again I query over that knowledge along with these status, and then I added in the same list. So that get added here. And also I sorted here like so that in order it came, by default it came in the ascending by using this. Okay, this way I prepared that list of versions, and afterwards on selection of that version I supposed to open the respective record. So that was straightforward. All the tweaking were required only here. So in that case I'm sending the knowledge article and I'm querying over that object knowledge. Okay, so here I'm just querying the article ID I'm sending, and version I'm just comparing it is the same one, then I'm sending back to that object. And for the UI I have created a LWC component, that is preview knowledge HTML. In the HTML I have created one combo box, and that is labeled as the version, and on the event handle event I'm sending the article ID. In the JS if you see I'm sending the I have that I have created one wire service that is in that I'm hitting in that to the middleware, that is Apex. With that method I am having get knowledge versions along with that parameter, and I'm fetching that record, that is here the list of versions here. Okay, so now the version is I'm using on my HTML as a value in my pick list, sorry in my, okay, this way here. And on the selection of that on change I'm calling the one event, that is handle change, and in the handle change I am getting the ID, and I'm hitting my middleware, that is Apex. And and the result which I got, I'm setting it, I'm printing on the console, and also setting to the that object object type of field I have created at top, and I'm assigning those, and this object I have used in the my HTML here. On by merging field I'm getting the values. Okay, this is all about the LWC, the UI changes which required for this change. And yeah, so this is all I did. So the tweaking were required at this level majorly because we thought like it is straightforward, but it is not straightforward. So I thought the same way means maybe the other developer also may get stuck, so that's why I thought to share this here. So if you find it helpful, then give a thumbs up. Thank you.